You can create epic narratives in Owlbear Rodeo with scenes. Here's how. We'll show you how to understand scenes versus maps, create a scene from a map, and switch or close a scene. Before you start, you'll need to open a room in your Owlbear Rodeo account, and you'll need to have a map image in one of the file formats shown here. First, let's understand scenes versus maps. Owlbear Rodeo emulates physical gaming tables by providing virtual play spaces. We call these shared spaces scenes. A scene is an infinite canvas that can be configured with a grid and measurement tools, and can be filled with your maps, tokens, notes and drawings, just as you would on a physical table. You can create multiple scenes and switch between them quickly and easily, perfect for moving between different locations in your game. Let's examine scenes. Usually you'll create a new scene for every distinct location or encounter. However, you could also have a world map scene that tracks your players' movement, and even create a landing page scene for your players to track their quest progress and the lore that they've gathered. In contrast, a map is a single image in your library, which will also have some information about how it should be sized and aligned to fit the grid of a scene. Maps are stored separately from scenes, and a single map can be used across multiple scenes if desired, making it easy to add an encounter on the fly and to handle multiple campaigns in the same locations without duplicating your image files and eating up your storage. Next, let's create a scene from an imported map. Open a room in your Owlbear Rodeo account and click on the Asset Manager button on the right side of the dock. You can manage all your scenes here in the Scenes tab. The most common workflow is to have a single map in each scene you create. Let's create a new scene by uploading a map using the Add button. We'll ignore the inbuilt starter sets and go straight to the New tab instead. The new scene creator is split into two sections. On the left side there are controls for importing a new map for this scene, and on the right side there are options for name, grid, measurement and fog parameters, which are in their recommended default states. You can either use the Click to Upload button, or you can drag and drop a map image here from your device's storage. The left panel becomes a visual editor that previews how your map will look once imported. In this case, the map we're uploading has its correct dimensions listed in its file name, and Owlbear Rodeo has automatically scaled it to the scene's grid. Don't worry if your map isn't automatically aligned to the grid at this step. We'll cover grid alignment in the very next video. Once you're happy with the scene's parameters, click the Import button to make this new scene in your current collection, and to add your chosen image into the root folder of the Maps tab. Open your scene by selecting its tile in the Asset Manager and clicking Open. When it's loaded, you'll see your map in an infinite grid, ready for you to add more items onto it and around its edges, including tokens, notes, drawings, and more. Finally, let's switch or close a scene. Switching scenes is as simple as dragging a different scene from your dock into your room, which closes the old scene and loads the new one for everyone. If you want to carry some elements over from one scene to the next, like specific tokens, you can multi-select those items and copy them in the old scene. Then, after opening the new scene, you can paste them back in. The Prefabs extension also supports copying a large number of tokens and their metadata. See the Prefabs video for more information. If you need a break between encounters, or you just want to get your players' undivided attention, you can close the current scene by clicking the X button in the Asset Manager's Scenes tab. Whenever there's no scene loaded, you'll see the room's background image. If you don't need the map asset or the scene data anymore, you can delete each of these with the Delete function in the Asset Manager's three-dot menu. You'll be prompted to confirm this by the warning that's shown. Beware that deleting the map will make it unavailable to a scene that uses it, and you'll get a warning when you subsequently open that scene. And that's all there is to it. You now know how to create and manage scenes in Owlbear Rodeo to lead your players smoothly through your different encounters. In the next video, we'll look at map alignment and grid settings. To learn more about Owlbear Rodeo, subscribe on YouTube, or click on another video to keep watching.